All right, guys, EarFun has finally dropped an app with their latest pair of earbuds. We're going to check them out right now. Let's just jump right into the video. The EarFun Air Pro SV, their latest pair of earbuds. Retail price $89.99 right now for the next 8 to 9 days. 35% off. You can get these for around $58. And guys, I can tell you right now, that is a steal. Stem style. I know a lot of you guys don't like stem style earbuds. Drop a comment below. Let me know if you do or if you don't. I don't mind them at all, guys. And hit that like button. Give me a sub and ring that bell and stay up to date every time I drop a video, which is 3 to 4 times a week. But let's check these out first. Inside of the packaging, we do get USB-A, USB-C to charge, and a couple extra silicone tips. We also get a little card that tells you how to clean your earbuds with this little stick to clean. It's like a little Q-tip, but a lot smaller and a lot thinner to clean your earbuds. Now, the paperwork, of course, we do get the user's manual, and we also get this card. This does tell you about the app, EarFun Audio. That's the name of the app, available on the Play Store and the App Store. So go ahead and download that app if you have these earbuds. Now, if you take a look at the actual case, guys, you can see the unique design of the actual case with the hole right in the middle of it. We'll take a look at that. Bluetooth 5.2, all the specs are here on the back. We'll go over the specs in a minute. Let's take a look at the actual earbuds here. So again, EarFun, the branding here on the bottom, the hole where you can see the actual stems of the earbuds. Very cool and different design. You guys know I don't mind stem style earbuds. Now, one LED light here on the front and the port to charge. Now, these do support wireless charging, which is always a good thing. And there is a quick charge feature on here. 10 minutes will give you 2 extra hours of battery life. Now, let's take a look at the actual stems on here. Again, typical, nothing fancy about how these look. Typical stem style earbuds. There is some branding here, EarFun branding on the actual stem. But other than that, very usual and typical when it comes to stem style. So let's throw these in the ear. You guys can see how they look. Very comfortable. They're very lightweight earbuds, actually. Now, the rest of the specs. So Bluetooth 5.2, we do have app support. Hybrid ANC, up to 40 decibels of ANC on here. There is an ambient mode. There is a gaming mode. So a lot of good things. And inside of the app, there is a 3-level EQ, as well as some presets, IPX5, sweat and water resistant. So feel free to run in these, sweat in these, do whatever you want. But I do not suggest submerging these in water. You can use one earbud at a time. Battery life on here, you're going to get about 6 hours and 24 total with the case, and that's with ANC turned off. If ANC is on, you're going to get right around 4.5 hours and 18 with the case. So a little difference when listening to ANC. Now, let's jump in, check out the app. Now, once you are inside of the app, it will come up, EarFun Air Pro SV. You can see the battery percentages up top here of each earbud. We do have a settings tab. We'll check that out in a second. The picture of the earbuds here. Now, you do have normal ambient sound and noise cancellation on here. We're going to leave it on ambient sound for the sake of this video. The gaming mode on here, you can toggle it on or off. Product tutorial, this will actually take you to an actual PDF, and you can go down and check out the PDF on everything you need to know about these earbuds. There is an EQ on here, so a 3-level EQ on here that you can adjust your bass, your mids, or your treble, or you can reset it back to normal and get that balanced sound. And we do have a couple presets, bass boost, treble boost, and then treble and bass reducer. Overall, I'm happy that we finally have that. Now, if we click on the settings tab up here, you can go in and you can rename these if you want to, how to wear them, product tutorial, mode switching. This is just going through ANC, ambient, or turning it off. Your gaming mode, of course, is in here. Your EQ, again, pretty much everything we see on the other page except for customized controls. This is where you're going to go in, and you can only customize your triple tap and your long press. So right now I have my triple tap set on the left earbud to previous track and on the right earbud to next track, and then your long press will be voice assistant on the right earbud, and on the left earbud we actually want to have that on, well, I'm going to leave it, it's on noise cancellation right now. So that's basically it for the app. I am very happy that we finally get an app here from EarFun. Now let's jump into a mic test. All right, guys, the mic test, 3 mics on each earbud, the EarFun Air Pro SV, their latest pair of earbuds. Again, fantastic pricing right now with the 35% off until I believe it's March 28th. But let me know what you think of the call quality on here. This is what It's going to give you an idea of what a phone call will sound like, well, in a quiet environment. So I'm in a quiet room. Let me know, drop some comments. Let me know what you think of the mics. All right, guys, we got a ton of loud crowd noise playing right now. So this will give you a better idea of what it would sound like on a phone call in just, well, a loud room, a loud environment. Drop some comments and let me know. All right, guys, now watching content on here, no issues. And if you want to game on these earbuds, you can do that too with the gaming mode. Now, without the gaming mode turned on, I did notice a slight delay. It wasn't bad, but with gaming mode on, I didn't find any delay, and that's playing Call of Duty, whatever it was. Feel free to game on here with these earbuds. Now let's talk about the touch controls. And again, you can customize your triple tap and your long press. And right now, we're just gonna go over how I have these set up. And I do like that we have full customization over our touch controls. So music is playing right now. If we just tap once on the right earbud, you can see the volume does go up. And of course, on the left earbud, if you just tap once, the volume will go down. And this is standard out of the box. This is what you are going to get. So I do like that we get that just the way it is, and you cannot customize that, and I do like that. Now we just touch and hold on the right earbud. You can see it is going to bring up your voice assistant, and that will be Siri on an iPhone and Google Assistant on an Android device. And if we just tap once, or touch and hold, sorry, on the left earbud, it does go through ambient mode, turn it off, or go to ANC. Now if we double tap on the right earbud, it will pause, as you can see. And if we double tap again, it will play. And on the left earbud, if we double tap, it will do the exact same thing. And that is also how you answer and end a phone call. Now, if we triple tap, I do have it set to next track. You can see it's going to the next track. And on the left earbud, it is set to previous track. So overall, fantastic with the touch controls. This is exactly how I want it. And I feel like EarFun has listened to what we wanted. And I just absolutely love that. Now, let's talk about ANC in ambient mode. Let me pull up the app again really quick. Now again, we do have ANC and an ambient sound on here, or you could just turn it off. We'll start with the ambient mode on here. The ambient mode on here is good. Think a little bit below mid-range. It's just okay. It's decent. It's natural sounding. I would like to see a little more power out of it, but overall, it's pretty good. Think mid-range when it comes to the ambient mode. And we're talking about mid-range on a certain price scale, right? We're not talking mid-range for a $250 earbud. We're talking mid-range for a $100 earbud when it comes to ambient mode on these earbuds. It's natural. A little bit of white noise does come in, but overall it's not bad. I'm using it right now for this video. Now, ANC though, it's a little different. ANC for this price point is way above this price point. So I think ANC on here is really good. Up to 40 decibels of hybrid ANC, and it does a great job taking out all of the low rumbles and even some of that mid-range, that mid-level noise. Does a really good job at taking these out. And overall, I think under $100, top 5 when it comes to ANC, I think it does a really good job with the level of active noise cancellation on here. Now, let's talk about sound quality on here. Sound quality on here is really good. Out of the box, you get that V-shape, that dynamic sound. It's an open sound stage. Volume-wise, I would like a little more volume when it comes to the way I listen to music, but I think for most people, it will be just fine. Now, the one thing I did notice, and drop some comments if you have these, and let me know if you are experiencing the same thing, but for me, there is a bit of a shift when listening to music with ANC on and with ambient mode on. It's very different for me, and I do prefer it with ANC on. And I don't know if it's just my earbuds or not, but overall the sound quality on here is good out of the box. But what you can do in the EQ, you can bring up the bass if you want, make it a little brighter. You can bring up bring up the treble, I should say, and make it a little brighter. Or you can bring up the bass, give you a little more pop. Now, it's not muddy in any way. It doesn't muddy up anything. It hits, it goes away, it's clean. Overall, I do like that sound. If you're looking for a balanced sounding earbud, this is not it, but you can come close to that inside of the EQ and bring up your mids a little bit and get a more balanced sound. But it's a good sound quality. Just know, with me, there is a shift in how these sound between ANC and ambient mode. And depending on how you EQ it, it can be pretty drastic. So just keep that in mind. Again, if you are experiencing this, drop a comment. And if you're not, maybe it's just my pair of earbuds, but I still love how these sound. So overall, look, the EarFun Air Pro, the newest pair of earbuds from EarFun. We finally get an EQ, guys. I can't tell you how excited I am about that. and what we have to look forward to with EarFun and their earbuds. I reviewed basically all of their earbuds, and I'm a big fan of their earbuds. And shout out to EarFun for sending these out to review, but not paid for. You guys will see this before they do. And look, what do we get here? We're getting a lot of bells and whistles. IPX5 sweat and water resistant. We're getting a fast charge feature that is really good. 10 minutes will get you 2 hours plus wireless charging on here. Fantastic ANC, decent ambient mode. Sound quality is good once you dial it in the EQ. So overall, not bad. And we get a gaming mode. So a lot of bells and whistles for a pair of earbuds that right now you can get for $58. Drop some comments, guys. Hit that like button. Give me a sub. Let's get to 20K soon. I'll be back. Peace.